think the offensive coordinator, it's almost as if he knew what the defense was going to be playing. He knew the personnel. He knew the different looks and coverages and fronts that they were going to see. And that offense, they just chopped up yardage moving down the field to score in that opening series.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Now the Thunderbirds offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Thunderbirds in the hurry up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really...
Maybe some room here. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens again.
Oh, he's got some space. He's already got 46 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And it's the Thunderbirds will line it up on 1st and 10.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Using the quick game. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The play action fake. Under fire. It's complete to the left. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Jackson will throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Hogs it downfield. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Hale. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they handed off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and...
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Maybe a little more urgency as they start this drive down 13-3. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. The Thunderbirds want to crank their tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll try it again. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. A third and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. gets it out quickly.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him right where they wanted this.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Picked off! What a play by this defense! Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. This time he's got it.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Got him downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Gonna look downfield again. Going for it all. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left.
A really nice job by the quarterback putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass. But when the QB puts it that hard on the money with that much accuracy, really hard route to defend.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And it's the Thunderbirds will hustle to the line.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, give on the inside. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. just this side of midfield. The defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Thunderbirds will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick. Makes a grab and room to run. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Well, Kevin Jennings has a high ceiling, David, and we've seen throughout his career when he's playing well, this offense is lights out. This is a guy who's quarterbacked this team to a...
Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Mustangs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Pocket breaking down. Going for 6. Touchdown, SMU! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be knocked down. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And it's the Thunderbirds moving quickly to the line.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's now up to 77 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to power their way ahead. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Thunderbirds have it with a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Just keep slinging it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They pulled a little closer, now down 20-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Back open in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. There's some room, and he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Mustangs! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 5 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes with the lead right now in the first half. This has been a good one, a battle of 1-0 teams. Let's now take a look at some top 25 games around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now back over to your game in Dallas. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Mustangs will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. Just keeps moving. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I caught up with the Thunderbirds head coach. They have got to be more balanced offensively. The running game has been reliable here in the first half, but now their opponents are stacking the box on defense. It is crucial they get the pass game going, get those guys out of the box, and force them to cover downfield. A more balanced attack is essential to start the third quarter.
All right, Holly. This time they'll go to the running game. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And it's the Thunderbirds decide to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Mustangs! Special teams proving to be special.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Thunderbirds headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And it's the Thunderbirds line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, down on the home team sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today.
It's a seam wide open. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offense Sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. To the air, it's Jennings. Throws toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big game, and they've got it 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble.
Touchdown, SMU! Gets it into the end zone.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
He'll bring it out. And the returner. Brought down. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fakes to grab. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Jackson will throw.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, they'll just find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to...
Caught, and he's got room. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. And the Mustangs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun to give, looking for room. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. He's piled up 112 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
Ready? 129, 129. Hey, move. Go.
They're going to ride this running back. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This time they stop him behind the line. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.